well, we're gonna show you where we're gonna be staying at. I'd rather be what? Well, I know that feeling. Well, I don't know. Some of us find passion in being lost. And well, that's what keeps some of us going. All right, guys. I told you guys we were after a wild species of brim. Well, that thing's heating up pretty good on us. Well, we landed a few on that cast there. And well, I'll play with these guys here. We're gonna take them back to the homestead and well, make them an integral part. 3, 2, 1. Action! Bad man smell. Yeah, I'm out here. Fish just wouldn't bite. No, they ain't bite. I put my pole down and float around. Might as well. It's just so quiet. It is kind of quiet out here, y'all. Uh-oh. What'd he say? I'm trying to wear them out, guys. You can't find peace like this. No. In a bottle or a pill. Now you can't find this kind of peace in no bottle. I might take him back and put him on the wall. What y'all think? Y'all think he'd go good right here on this wall? Well, not gonna take you guys on a tour of the property here, but I did want to at least, well, let y'all see them good sized pigs. Well, that'll just keep the channel country enough. I'm talking about country like an old school Buick, a Cadillac with white walls or something. But that's enough of that. Let's get back to the camping. All right, so we got all the snack time and dinner time out the way. You know what time it is now. Time to lace up the old Ozark Trail. But what's holding me up is, well, I can't seem to step away from these old Tostitos here. Looks like we made it to the destination. Let's get in and check the place out.
Cross the creek, back again with another one. You can't believe where we're going to. We're going on a camping trip.
As Skylar mentioned, we're going on a camping escapade. And, well, that's right, escapade. And we hoping to get some fish and sell them and get extra paid. But, well, as she mentioned, well, we took out a rental here. And, well, Maria and I are homesteaders. And we try to maintain a debt-free life. And, well, with that being said, well, all our cars are owned and paid for. And, well, we'd rather put the miles on Yunes. But I turned this thing on because reason being is some of our old camping trips, well, we left out some of the details. And on this one, where y'all going to the stores with us, well, y'all gonna see where we camping at the cabin. And when I catch that wall hanger, y'all gonna see it too. Well, we stopped by this gas station here. We're headed out to the country area. And well, Skylar's in there looking at y'all. She said she's sleeping this thing out. But as I mentioned, y'all, well, they got this app now where you're able to rent these automobiles, well, all digitally. You don't ever have to talk to anybody. You can just rent them and, well, that's what we did here. So we got this guy, well, and we're gonna see how many miles we can put on it. And well, I hope it can cross a creek and tow a heavy load. I'm gonna tell him to give me $5 or $6 here on pump number 3, and well, hopefully that get us there. And then well, we'll stop for groceries and all, and then we'll check up with you once we get to the destination there. As always, we appreciate you guys coming with us, and well, let's get after it. All the work stops at the fence road. We stand for the flag if you don't like it. We don't care. So we do things a little different around here. Break things in wearing army green. Truths in the words and red weary. Proud of what you say about where you're from. City lights. I gotta get the city lights. Looks like we made it to the destination. Let's get in and check the place out. Well, as y'all can tell, we found us a spot where the water meets the bank there. Well, we made our way on in. Get these lights on. I'm gonna show you guys well where we're gonna be staying. I'm gonna make myself at home right there. I'm gonna try to watch me, well, I don't know, maybe some more I Love Lucy reruns, who knows. But we're gonna get some of the lights on it. Well, we're gonna show you where we're gonna be staying at. I'd rather be what? Well, I know that feeling. Well, I don't know, some of us find passion in being lost. And well, that's what keeps some of us going. So I don't know, I'd rather be lost as well. Get on this light. Everything's looking good, looking good. Place been renovated some since our last stay here. And well, last time we was here, well, y'all remember what happened. I caught that big largemouth there, and well, they put them on the wall for us. They put them on the wall. But we get here late this evening. We still gonna get out to the doctor and we're gonna test to see if we can catch us some bait fish and set up some fishing for tomorrow. But this trip here, well, it's a camping trip, but we also be visiting family, so you're just gonna see a mixture of both. Let's go see some of the other places. Hannah, tell the Cross the Creek family hello.
Cross the creek. Back again with another one.
We already said that part. Skylar beat us to that. Here's where Skylar be sleeping. Well, I hope she likes it. I'm trying to get in that room now and check it out. It's got an old school lock on it. God, what a beautiful, beautiful. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas this year. Yeah. Well, we don't have all day to stay. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a tour of the place. And they getting them groceries put away. We're going to get some in that oven. Maybe some of them pizzas there. We can call it a quick dinner. Nice place. Nice place. It'll do for now. It'll do for now. Well, I'm going to turn this thing off and I'll fire it back up once we get moving. Alright, so we got all the snack time and dinner time out the way. You know what time it is now. Time to lace up the old Ozark Trail. But what's holding me up is, well, I can't seem to step away from these old Tostitos here. And well, y'all sorry about that TV. I was watching the Warriors game and well, game is off. Time to get some fishing on. This here's been much of more of a recreational kind of camping trip. Well, we hadn't been asked to do much work and all. And well, y'all, I like to put that fishing rod up in that ceiling thing there. But we're gonna get us some minnows lined up over here. I'm gonna show you guys my minnow setup while I got a second or so. I'll walk you over here. But before I get over there, I need to tell you, well, God don't sleep and well. Ooh, you turn them problems over to him, he'll turn them around for you. But let me see what we got here. It's like, I gotta get that thing lit up country style. I'm gonna try to hold that light camera. They said, yeah, they ready to go fishing. They said, take me in there and see what you catch. Well, you watching this thing, know. If they don't do like they supposed to, I will take them back home. Well, y'all know I'm Shiner Chris. Shiner Chris, and back across the homestead. Well, we starting to grow them things, and I'll take them there, and I grow them up best I can too. But I ain't gonna jaw jack all day. I just want to let y'all know we're getting the lights and rods it up, and we're about to go fishing. So if I turn this thing back on, well, that means I caught something. Or if I turn it back on and I'm still inside this old cabin, well, that means good night. But stay tuned. Easy, guys. We lacing up his bait here. Well, so old toughies, and we throwing them out underneath these bobbers here. We got some light in the dark glow bobbers that we putting on. And that guy there, he went after that old minnow. I think we might lace up another and wait around 10 more minutes, and we'll see what else happens. Well, we picking up where we left off last night. Maria and I stayed up and did fishing all night, and y'all know how that thing went. Slow night of fishing, but we enjoying our breakfast in the day. Well, we been visiting family, and you guys can expect, well, not a fishing adventure, but you guys can expect, well, some meats and some greens and some cutting up and showing up, and we're cutting loose. I can get DJ out my way. I can go ahead and get dressed.
It's fire!
He said he tried to get that voice going this morning. He said it's still mighty early. How'd that little heater hold up? Did it do its job?
Yeah, it did awesome.
This old cabin here, maybe from the 70s or so it gets cold in here. And we gotta make sure we got that thing warmed up. We ain't gonna get nothing done. Pretty nice fake camera there. But I ain't gonna talk y'all's ear off much, but we getting dressed, and when y'all can see I'm still waiting on Maria. She's always making me late in there. And well, we'll be off. DJ, before we go, man, we need to come here. I need to show you these shiny toughies I got. If we don't catch anything, we're gonna take these old toughies home. And you know what we're gonna do with them from there. If I don't catch none, what I'm gonna do is, well, I'm gonna take these old shiner home like they ought to be. Let me get my net. I want to show them to you. I got to show DJ that old shiner there. Got it. What'd he say?
He said, I will fall off. Daddy.
Just wearing them out, and then well, I might take them back and put them on the wall. What y'all think? Y'all think he'd go good right here on this wall? Turn them sideways and let them stay? Let me get them wet. We can't stay fast. We're gonna put this guy back in here and see if we can land some more of these tonight. We still decide, well, he's good enough size, maybe do some filleting, but Well, if we don't catch one, I'm gonna end up putting them back. That's why I'm keeping them in this aerator for life here. Well, I'm gonna set them back in my old country boy live well, and well, we gotta get moving. This ain't no fishing video, but I did want to show the boys what we after today. Let's get them close out. Well, here's your morning time view of that thing. So fishing area here in this cul-de-sac is where we were working last night for this camping trip. Well, here's the backside of the cabin we're staying in. Of course, I got the boys coming down with Jaime and Skylar as well. Mrs. Who Cares What Your Steppy in that is. And well, we're making our way on down. I'm just getting prepared for this evening. Well, we travel up to this area, do a little camping and fishing in this area. And well, I'm not too familiar with the waters here. And well, of course, you can tell by my jacket there. Well, it's a little ragged in there. Well, it's a knockoff. It's got paint all over it. And but it's warm. Look at all the grass in the water, y'all. And y'all see that jet ski there? Where y'all reckon it's from? Y'all think it ruined? Like it might have an old wave rate, old Yamaha on it. But you spin that thing and drop it. I might fire that thing up. I don't know. We're gonna make our way. We're gonna keep making our way on past this dock. And I'll show you guys. We got old footage here where we loaded a boat here. Well, Maria and I, we carried the boat in from the cabin here and dumped it in here. And well, we used a rope to pull it on around. We'll attach one of those videos, maybe to the backside of this thing. But I'm making my way out because I wanted to show y'all the clarity of this water. And well, last night I was taking a look. You can see all the way to the bottom. And I was taking a look through here. And well, you can see some fish swimming. We didn't do much catching, but there was some bait fish in the area and all. And but we're hoping to get on them things a little later tonight. Who knows? This is a beautiful, beautiful property. And well, if you look there, you start fishing each side of the area here. Well, them bass come in. You can see them jumping and all. But we're gonna keep walking on around. I did want to show you guys this bottom area. And oh, look at that old wave on it out there. Oh no, y'all, this is a little cool and there's a lot of grass out, so I don't know if we really stand a chance of catching a lot of things. Well, maybe we'll throw that net in here this evening and try that thing out. Who knows? We just wanted to do a little visit. We wanted to show you guys kind of where we're fishing and where we're operating. Like I said, you can tell we're not doing a whole lot of fishing this morning. But, well, we're getting ready for an evening setup is what we're doing. Y'all look at that house through the hills right here. That old town right there. Cabin, it's got red shutters around and, well, it's like how I like them to be. It's got them window units in every window. Whoa. I'm talking about country like a box fan on a lawn chair. Sucking in swamp air to stay cool. Well, we're gonna get moving. I wonder what that thing right there is. That looks pretty cool. CJ, y'all coming and y'all gonna stay fishing? Y'all staying by the pier. What y'all gonna do? Well, going to visit some family and we're off. We'll turn this thing on and we'll catch things as we go along. Well, I know it's a camping video, but as I promised y'all, well, we can never get away from farming and homesteading. We're taking a break from that fishing dock, and well, we'll get back to it this evening. But well, stop in to feed a few animals. And well, not gonna take you guys on a tour of the property here, but I did want to at least let y'all see them good-sized pigs. Well, that'll just keep the channel country enough. I'm talking about country like an old school Buick, a Cadillac with white walls or something. But that's enough of that. Let's get back to the camping. All right, guys. After a long day on the farm, well, we making our way back. Well, I went over to visit my brother and he worked me up one side and back down the other. But, well, we're gonna get back to the fishing and I'm gonna get out here like Taka here on board. I'll check in with y'all when we get back to the cabin. As y'all can tell, Maria and I made it back to the area. Well, she's out there getting her line ready. Well, I can't find her. She got a little glare in the TV there. But well, I wanted to show y'all this. Well, if I can get to some light, I'll show them to y'all. Let's go back here where the boys are for a second. I wanted to show you this hook set I got here. I'm getting ready to fry some cut bait. I'm gonna cut that bass head off tonight. And well, I'm gonna throw it off the rock. Let's put that guy in my pocket. Nah, that probably ain't no good idea, man.
Thanks for watching. And turn the dog off.
Whoa!
Don't forget that one.
Don't forget that one.
Subscribe.
Well, I guess that means goodbye, y'all. We're gonna work on some other areas today. Well, no tour of the building today, but I did want to come over because I did have something on my mind here. Oh, Christmas tree. Now I'm gonna sing that Chris Brown Christmas carol. Well, never mind. I don't want to bring that to the lake. But I just want to let y'all know we had made it here. we're gonna rig up some of this bait here, and well, I'm gonna go out here and see if we can catch off these rocks again tonight.
Wait, what?
We about to go outside. We got to roast some marshmallows. I need some help.
So,
Lisa, you want to go or you want to stay?
I'm
We
gonna
going? Huh?
go. I'm gonna go.
Well, you need to get dressed. You sitting here. What are you watching? I'm talking about country like an old school Jimmy Neutron night. I need you to put on them jackets, lace them up, get you some socks on, some nice warm shoes, and y'all remember, no excuse.
Just for two.
That's right. Come out here ready to produce. All right, well, don't come out here with no excuse. That's right, guys. We don't allow any excuses. Well, in our household for nothing. And it's a little cold, wet, it's a little leave, but
Hi, Cross the Creek.
they said, where you been? They said, don't come here smiling and cheesing, and you won't tell them subscribe or nothing.
Subscribe.
The leaves a little wet, is why I was trying to say I jumbled up my words, but no excuse. We just gotta produce. Let's get after it. We out hunting some sticks. Well, out in the dark here, and well, we're trying to get this fire started. We'll check back again once we got it cooking real good. Y'all know we out here like the Tanzania tribe. That's right. Nobody stands around. Everybody gets after it. And well, once we got a fire going, you guys will see. You reap the benefits of it with us. I told Maria I got that thing fired up. Well, with the help of everybody, of course. She's been bringing in some sticks. We getting ready to roast some marshmallows here in a minute. And well, she was surprised how I done that thing. When I told her, well, I used to be in the Boy Scouts. Well, then I was in the junior leaders, well, over at Union Chapel as well, and the FFA. So, well, we get after it pretty good, y'all. I had this thing turned off, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I was in there, Maria and I, of course. Well, we were going over some old videos and doing some editing, and well, we was looking at one of those videos, and I decided, well, the video wasn't as action-packed as I like it to be. And, well, I'm not gonna say it was boring, but it didn't keep my attention. And, well, I basically just came out here and took that personal. I woke Mr. Good Furry up, and I said, well, we're gonna put together a video for you today. We're gonna get some marshmallows roasted and all, and, well, throughout the rest of the video, well, we're gonna remind you, well, we know some of you was counting us out, but we want to let you know, well, you was messing up the count. Let's get after it. I'm coming on in with them. We got marshmallow sticks.
No.
They're all 5 sticks.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You can't use none of them for marshmallow sticks.
Well, this one would be
Look
good.
at that. Oh, you got a bunch of acorns, man. You found all of them?
4 in a row.
That's good. Get out down here with that smoke there.
Oh,
It ain't homegrown, but it'll get you there.
I got my
You want to keep inhaling that in you.
On the bench.
Like you done tapped out. Well, how old is it? You got some rust on it up here. How old do you say this thing is?
6 years old. 100 years old.
We're going to go with 100 years old. If you think we was wrong, well, leave us your answer in the comment section. And we don't mind no constructive criticism. What'd you find?
Okay.
And Mount Sure Blue. Pop it off there.
I got some kind of
Who's going to get the marshmallow?
Mom got a marshmallow stick. I just know
Marshmallow stick ain't no good without the marshmallow.
Yeah.
DJ said, well, that's the one that always wants to eat first. He said he ain't waiting no long. He going to find these marshmallows. And we're going with them. Well, be careful now. Watch them on 4-letter words. Sometimes that N will slip into M. And well, that slide get real slippery from there.
Thanks for watching.
You just know what I meant. That slope get real slippery. DJ's got to, I'll help you with that door. Got your fingers there. Don't put it in there and well, it'll let you know about it. You got the marshmallows?
I got marshmallows out here.
Come on.
Carrot top.
Come on. We ready to roast them suckers up.
It's about time. What took so long?
Better like than nothing.
We'll take that. We'll take
Better
that.
than nothing. No marshmallows.
Let's open them suckers
I'm
up.
getting my shit. Whoever open it up first, they get the post marshmallow.
Deal. We in there. Like last week. There we go.
Y'all put y'all tape things off for a bit.
That is mine get back on. Stick it in. Get it.
One more time, DJ. Press it one more time.
Roast away.
Oh, I like wait.
Anybody want to tell a fire story?
Yeah, no. And oh,
Anybody want to sing some Christmas carols?
yes,
How about a little country music?
no. Let it feel good to be cool. Tomorrow's Christmas. We're going to sing Christmas songs for the next 2 days.
Seems like you got a lot to say so.
Thank you.
Maybe you're gonna sing Christmas songs for the next 2 days. Looks like we need some more sticks on the fire.
Well, let me get this thing loaded up. I'll check back with you in here in a minute.
Did somebody put a cap in the file?
I hope not.
No. I still have my cat. That was a stick. Hey, today's two fairies!
Oh, yeah, I like that one. Glad How's it going? Is it cooking all right? Is it cooking, am I right?
Oh. It's still how it is.
All right. DJ, you know something about red?
Safe and sorry, so let me. DJ and I are here. We've been catching bait fish.
Bait fish. This one is a bluegill.
That's right. Where are we about to put him?
In the pool.
Come on, let's go. We gotta get this guy inside of the cooler. You want me to lift it up for you? Drop him off in there. Ooh, that bass don't eat him. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Y'all gonna have to excuse me if I got chips around my mouth. I've been getting after it. But I bought this camera here. Well, I want to show you. So, we're gonna be raising wild 79 brim. I'm talking about wild brim on the homestead. And well, here's one right up top, and I want to show them to you. Let me see if I can get by it for just a sec. These are wild brim. Well, it's funny, Maria and I, well, we've been after them. The reason why is, well, they repopulate like you wouldn't believe, you know. Well, if you take these old wild brim here and put them in a, regulated size pond, where they get after and they throw you a lot of babies. So we're excited about hopefully getting these guys back. And well, that bass that Maria's gonna fillet. Let me get another one. I think yeah, there he is right there. There's another one right there, guys. I'm gonna show you I ain't lying to you. Let me get him flipped over for you. When I kept this guy, Maria and CJ, well, they thought he was gonna be baiting. No, he's gonna cross, and we're gonna do some breed. You guys gonna see me feed him an aquaponic system, for sure. I'm gonna head back out, guys. Well, night's not over. We're gonna get out and do a little fishing off them rocks again tonight with them glow sticks. And well, y'all didn't tell me I had water on my lens. Let me get that off there. There we go. There we go. That's clear right there. That's much clearer. But we're gonna get out there with them glow sticks again and well, see if we can land. And I'm hoping, well, I might get that old head off that bass right there and have a live bass head going down. And I'm looking for a big blue. Y'all stay with us all night, but I wouldn't feel right, guys, if I continue this thing without a shout out to Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, all the way up in LaGrange, Georgia. Well, you know, sometimes videos go and they go one after another one. Well, I wouldn't feel right giving a shout out to you. And well, the reason being is, well, you was watching this thing, well, when I couldn't get Mr. Good Furrier to watch it. And well, I don't know how the weather's up your way. Well, up here in these mountains, it sure is cold. And well, that's why, well, we got that thing warming up, that house, old school country style, and, well, make sure you and your family keep warm up there as well. But we're going to get out of here and, well, get after a little more, and, well, we hope to show you guys, well, the good sized fish or something we catch. Worth keeping a little later, but, well, if you log off of that thing, you won't see it. So stay with us, and, well, I turn this thing back on. Well, you know, if something happens, you know, I won't leave y'all out of nothing. Matter of fact, that is the little lounge that was at, well, my Graham's house. That lounge right there's got to be from the 70s. Let me see if it's got that on. Yep, that's him. That's that old handle right there. Well, think about this handle. When you pull that old thing flex out like it ought to. But, well, we got some burnt holes. Like somebody been smoking on Marlboro Red. Y'all want to do y'all's performance?
Yes, sir.
Get in front of the tree. You got to get in front of the tree, act holly jolly like you're happy to be there. Now, I'm not talking about the Grinch. Maria's out there. She's doing the 1-2 step person. All right. 1, 2. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce y'all. All right, guys. Well, we got a performance here across the creek, ritual Christmas performance, and well, what you're looking at here is Earth, Wind, and Fire knockoff, maybe an old Great Value Backstreet Boys here. I don't know, maybe some BTK. I don't know, that B2K. But with that being said, they gonna take off, and well, 3, 2, 1, action! Bad man smells, Robin got away. Chicken right thunder out of way. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, this is riding on one horse open sleigh. What's Santa bringing you? What he bringing you? What you put on your Christmas thing for Santa? You know we gonna call him when we get up out of here. What's he bring?
I think it's a monster truck and a snowman and a gun and a...
Oh boy, Santa better have many room in that cart. What's Santa bringing you?
A kitten.
I doubt that very seriously. Me and Santa have a long talk about that. What's Santa bringing you?
Coloring pencils.
Well, we're gonna get out of there. They want to do that performance. Y'all want to tell me anything before I cut this thing off?
Thanks for watching.
Baby girl, he just borrowed your line. He'll give it that. Well, guys. Look at that morning view. Well, last day here, guys, and well, we fired into this camera once or twice. Well, just to go out and see if we can catch something and see if we say goodbye at the same time. Well, with that being said, obviously, you guys know, well, we skipped out on the fishing last night. I promise you we was going to take them glow bobbers out and, well, do a little damage with them and all. But, well, Maria and I, well, we functioned on about 2 or 3 hours of sleep the whole weekend. And, well, that bed wouldn't let us back up last night. It wouldn't let us back up. But I'm headed out nonetheless. Before I get out here too far, guys, and go to throwing this net and get distracted and all, I need to give a shout out. Well, shout out to all the fathers on the channel. Well, maybe in a position like me, where you having to bring it every day and you got a small team of army soldiers behind you. And, well, they following you every step. But that makes leadership difficult, I understand. Well, if you're a dad in this position, just keep going, because if they're following you and they still following, well, you got to be doing a pretty good job leading. Well, there's my net. I'm going to fire this light up where you guys can see. And well, it's still waiting on me. I'm going to make some pictures out on this dock here. Well, see if I can disturb me an old bass or something. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. I told you guys we were after a wild species of brim. Well, the thing's heating up pretty good on us. Well, we landed a few on that cast there. And well, I'll play with these guys here. We're going to take them back to the homestead and, well, make them an integral part. And well, it's getting time to get some water in that pond and stock it up. And, with that being said, we're gonna do it all at one time. That's right. We're gonna plumb in us an old well off the backside of that property. And well, I know it sounds like we're putting the horse before the carriage, or vice versa. I don't know how you say it, but we got to have some fish growing in them aquatic systems first. Let's get these eyes inside and get them in that cooler. I'm gonna make a few more casts here. And well, let's see if I can land me a few more brim. And then, well, see if I can get me some back to the home. See, y'all know I'm too cheap to buy them old pond stock fish. I got to throw this net a time or two. Well, see what I can land. Well, shout out to my brother. If you happen to stop in and catch this one, I'm out here doing it like how you taught me, throwing that net on around. And well, before I get too far, I appreciate everything you taught me. Well, I don't forget none of it. And well, I get out here and apply them things every day. And well,
get after it the same way you do. So shout out to you on this one. Well, to the Bull Forfeiture Resort. Well, no, I didn't take your screws. I ain't seen them. Woo. If you didn't come up and touch me, it sure wouldn't mean. Let me throw this out here so I can get me one or two of them. Landed in that grass right there. See if I can get me one or two more. Whoa. Let's see if we got any more fish in there. Left with that cast there. What? I guess I'm gonna have to do like Takahiro Mori said, just get aggressive. Just get aggressive. I'll pitch this area here. Just to the left of you and Steve's screen. Hold on there. Here we go. I'm trying to see if I can get me one over there. Woo. I had one or two. I believe we got ourselves one or two there. I really did. Let's see here. There we go. Guys, a little bit of excitement here. Oh, I need to show you this one here. Well, it's not that it's great big or nothing, but well, this size here is exactly what we're looking for. Well, on top of that, this species here is old shell cracker. I'm sorry if I'm blinding y'all. I might have that light right in y'all screen. But these old shell crackers is exactly what I'm looking to stock. Well, he can go. We got 3 or 4 flopping here on the bank. I need to get all of them to some water, and well, I'll let y'all come with me and we'll check back with you here in a minute. All right, guys, as you can tell, that sun's coming out a little more. Well, we run a few bluegill back to the cabin here, and we've landed a few more that's gonna go back and breed across the creek. I'm gonna take them guys back with me as well. And yes, I'm enjoying sunflower seeds. But I fired this thing up, well, because I wanted to show you guys something. Well, we're taking on a different technique here. We got old Ozark Trail rod and reel throat out here. Well, with one of those Shiner Chris shiners on there. Well, we're looking at land some kind of bullhead or something. I've got another rod. I'm gonna go out and get it. And I think I'm gonna pitch me, well, old school style, kind of like how your pawpaw did. I'm gonna pitch me a hot dog way out in the distance out there and see if I can get me a little trigger me old channel catfish bite. But well, we got a couple hours here, and well, ain't no need for me to turn it in early. Well, you know, game's never over until that clock hits well all zeros. And well, I firmly believe that. But we're gonna get these brim picked up. I'm gonna carry them back to the tank as well, and then I'm gonna make my way back, well, with some hot dogs and all. Well, if you're just checking in or you missed it earlier, I'd like to inform you guys, well, we like stocking our ponds and aquaponic systems, well, with wild fish and not those grown on a farm. And the reason why is, well, these guys regenerate and populate, well, invasively. And well, they can feed a family, well, CJ and DJ and Mrs. Who Cares What You Step In. Well, they'll feed them guys there for a long time, for years to come. We can get them guys reproduce on the homestead in that old catfish pond that is. And well, that's what we out here aiming to do. But we enjoying the trip. I wanted to bring y'all with me some, and well, see what we can do. See what we can do. Let's get them taking over. Right now, I'm keeping these guys on a small temporary tank, and well, before we get ready to leave, of course, you guys know, well, I'll change that over and put them in a bigger cooler and let them have a good aerated ride home. Well, the ride home from this area is about 6 hours, and well, I want these guys to live. Let's get on here.
What you catching now?
I just caught some little brim here. We're gonna add these guys as well. What y'all think?
Yeah. So.
Add them up. Let's get them. Where's my top man? I got a top man. He's personally hired. You want to see him coming up. That's not what you want to see. But well, they doing well, so we're gonna make it work for now. Get in there. We locking you guys up. Whoa, we don't have time. Y'all, we stopped and visited on my brother's farm there. Well, I reunited with the mind changer. Well, this 8-foot guy here, well, he turns them around. I got me a nice size weight on here as well, and just a hook suspended just above it. And well, I went in to find some hot dogs, cause I know them old catfish like, you know, them old bullhead catfish like eating hot dogs and all. And well, no hot dog to say the least. That old Ozark Trail rod still thrown out there, but I'm talking about doggone. Ooh, let me show y'all what I did find for bait. That's right, we're gonna be lacing up this bacon. I'm talking about bacon. Let's get them hooked up and throw it out there. All right, guys, so there we have it. I've got well, I got the mind changer there. Well, they fan cast out in this area here, and I've got that bacon throat over here, and well, I got that trying to pitch down in this area, just for the fishing fanatics on the channel. Well, you guys understand, well, we got a versatile channel here. Well, we do some gardening and some fishing and some aquaponics and some farming. Well, we got different kind of people watch the channel, that's what I'm saying. Then we got some just to watch it, to be nosy. Well, just like Yums. But we're going to give you something to see, too. But we're going to get back to this net and get this thing casted out. I was trying to tell you guys, well, for the fishing fanatics on the channel, well, hopefully I get you guys something to see. And, well, if I don't, well, you come on back to the homestead with me and you watch my pig eat on that old bass if Maria don't fillet him. Woo. Y'all can see we got that thing struck up again out hunting sticks. And, well, Skylar's bringing it home today. Well, she out there looking like Giannis at this point. But we got that thing struck up. And, well, y'all know how we get down across the creek family. Well, anything with a curve, well, we turning it. And if there's something to burn, y'all know we burning it. And, well, that's what we doing out here today. Scott, I gotta go ahead and check my rod and see if I caught anything. I got it laid out. Some swim on top of the water. I might try to throw my net on top of that. Y'all, we headed on down here. Well, Green Tunnel Reptiles. If you stop in to catch this one, well, maybe I can jump off in there and catch me a banded water snake. Well, we getting our aviary area set up, and well, we hoping to bring some reptiles in beside it on the left up there, just adjacent to Johnson's place. Come down here and just see what's going on. Well, rod's still out, and well, no fish. But, well, I can't do much complaining. Maria and I saw a bald eagle come in and fly over this area just in front of our eyes, and y'all know I tried to whip that camera. I couldn't get it out as fast as I wanted to. Well, if anybody knows me and well, I come to your place, well, you know I whip that camera out every chance I can. And well, that bald eagle was ducking out the way of the camera well faster than some of y'all do. But I'm gonna get this net here picked up. Y'all, woo. I got on that old area there, y'all. I like to went down. Down goes Frazier. I'm talking about Tarver Jones. Well, y'all remember old Left Hook Lacey? The way old Left Hook Lacey, well, the way he took over that middleweight real quick. But, well, oh, some of y'all ain't boxing fans. Shout out to Kareem Shakur on this. Well, Kareem and I, well, I believe we the only ones that sit back and watch old boxing reruns from the 90s. And, well, yeah, we get on Facebook and talk about them, too. I don't know. Sweet Pea Whitaker or Floyd, I don't know. But, woo. Let's get back up here and, well, see how this thing going. Country style. How that fire going, y'all? Yeah. Skylar's got to hold this log here. I guess she wants to see if but she wanted me to tote it over, and I ain't what I used to be. But I might break this thing. I might try to stomp them down. Maybe I can. All right, baby girl. I'm gonna go stand on this in here. Well, I'm gonna put them down. And you said you can. What? No. We try to do. I'm setting her up for the fall, y'all. Let me see. All right, you put that in down. See if you can break them down. It almost happened, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all something to see here in just a minute. Well, if I had that old Saker saw with me, Maria made me leave all my tools. She said it ain't no work trip. It's supposed to be vacation. Next time I'm gonna sneak that old Saker in the back of that car. And well, we'll get them here in a minute, man. How you feeling today, man?
Good.
Good. You looking like Tyler Hero with that cut, but well, you ain't producing like him much. Need some more sticks up here. Well, Darius, if you stop in and catch this one, well, thank you for the rental there. Well, it runs like you said it would, and well, its handling's a top, and well, your customer service is where it needs to be too. Well, I didn't see if it could cross no creek or tow no heavy load. I'm gonna take care of it, but well, I got to see if it can haul some minnows back there. And well, when I get there, I'll stop by the Quick Shop vac and I'll vacuum that thing out for your country style. But well, we appreciate you last minute accommodating us, and well, we hope you subscribe and catch many more. Woo. We're gonna get on down here and enjoy our last few hours here before we get on out of here. But overall, guys, it's been a good trip. We caught a few wild bluegill. We've caught a few wild bluegill and all. That's what you guys saw us with. And well, some of them we're gonna take back, and well, and some of them, you know, I'm gonna feed to the animals. But it's been a pleasant trip. Well, last winter we were here, Maria and I decided, well, next winter, a year in advance, we go ahead and, well, try to book this place again for the Christmas time. The reason why, it's a perfect Christmas cabin. And, well, with that being said, well, somehow we were able to pull that thing off. And, well, it got narrow on us down the stretch. You know how it is. When Christmas time, you got to get gifts and all that and be able to try to book these trips last minute around that time. Well, we're grateful. We're grateful. But I'm going to try to put this camera here and see if you can see. I'm going to show y'all something. Well, that right there is a boat in here. And, well, this boat's been in here, I don't know, 90s model boat, 20 years or so. And, well, it's sinking there. You can see it underwater. And there's another boat on that side. And there's got also another little, well, Justin Johnson kayak style boat there. And, well, I bought you in here, well, I'll be honest. I bought you in here to be a little nosy, I'm not gonna lie. But there's a good reason for it. Well, there's fish that hang out in this area. And, well, that's what I'm targeting. I don't know that camera's able to pick up all the mini bait fish. But I've been pitching that net and trying to land me some skipjack and all. And, well, I hope it works out for us. Well, I sure hope I don't drop my camera in this place. Well, I'll probably never get it back. We're gonna make our way back over and, well, what y'all think? Y'all think I'd lower this thing in, well, and drop it on and fire it up? Well, I get out there and ride. I'm talking about, well, I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. Well, y'all don't know nothing about them Daddy let me drive days. Some of you's above it. Well, not me. Well, that's one thing about us here across the creek. Well, we're not above anything. We've all got past, and, well, I don't mind talking about mine. And with that being said, well, we're out here in the Guntersville area, and I remember coming out here as a child and, well, doing some fishing off these rocks and all. And, well, the kids are back out enjoying. That's a beautiful, beautiful house there. But we hoping to get out and do some more fishing. And, well, if we can get under some docks, well, some of these houses here will have these docks under them, and, well, we can land us plenty of crappie. I'm trying to get footage of this bald eagle here. I missed him last time he came through. I didn't get no footage, but he's flying over into that tree over there. And he's landing up in this, I believe it's mating over there. But I'm gonna get on this dock here, and if he flies back through, well, I'm gonna get him this time. Yeah, we packing up. I gotta get some water though. Well, I'm loading up that cooler. And y'all, I got a little moss on the camera. Let me get that moss off the camera. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, that's better. But I'm getting water and loading up the cooler and all. I had to come around here and check on these rods one more time. Make sure I still own to. Make sure they ain't been drugged out of there. Well, they look fine. I want to give a shout out to anybody struggling or anything. Well, the reason I do that, guys, is, well, because, well, some of you like me, you grew up in a time where, well, it just wasn't okay to struggle with nothing. Well, if you had something wrong, you're supposed to just rub some dirt on it and get back out there. Oh, that's right, and you better not cry. Y'all know how that is. And, well, some of y'all watch this thing struggle with things, well, just like I do sometimes. And I just want to let you know, well, sit there, wait that thing out, sit on them spots. Well, God don't sleep. Well, I promise you he don't. Well, there was a time where I felt wasn't worth saving, and well, he saved me anyway. And with that being said, well, Maria and I, well, we plan on beating this spot up a little bit more, doing some more fishing, and, well, we're gonna get in here and pack up the rest of our things, and, well, we're gonna hit one more pier and then, well, back to the homestead. But I was getting some water, I had to fill that cool up. And, well, if you watch this thing struggling with anything, put one foot in front of the other, and well, you figure that thing out one way or another. Just sit on them spots. And let's get on up, guys. We're gonna get on up. I'm gonna show you guys where we're taking that water. We've got a small little live basket cooler right here on the back side of this patio, and I'm gonna fill them up. And we're gonna transfer them fish on over. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all, I'm still waiting this thing out, and it ain't going good for us, but we're gonna wait it out anyway. Y'all, people ask me why we cut this camera on and cut up the way we do, and, well, I know for me personally, well, I don't have no occupation, so I make this my job. And, well, I guess it's contagious, and, well, the boys carry it over. We're gonna see if we can catch more, and, well, we'll take y'all with us, and, well, for right now, I got to go up here in front of Maria and act like I've been doing some work. I'm supposed to be packing, y'all. I'm out there listening to music, and, well, well, you can't find this kind of peace everywhere. But I'm gonna get me some water in this bucket, and let's see if I can get them fish moved over. And, well, first I gotta get some of this water out here and put on my forehead where it'll make it look like I've been sweating. I can tell Maria I've been working. All right, guys, we're getting ready to check out the place here. Well, you know, just like how you check out of your hotel, you get your charge and all. Well, I need my other camera as well. That sign there say. It says, do not use the fireplace. Your damaged deposit will be kept.
Well, nah, I can't afford to keep that not right at Christmas time. No, sir.
Well, we'll go without that fireplace. Let's go load our stuff up here. You better get those Christmas things out the way. You're gonna be on YouTube with your nice little Christmas sweater.
Hey, I don't mind. What? You gonna joke on me?
They may. They joke on everything else. We're taking the trash out. We're saying our last goodbyes here to the place. I'm gonna show you guys. We got that on inverter hooked up. I told you everything come in handy. And we got it hooked into one of those lighters. And well, our live well's functioning smooth. And we're gonna get on back now. Take a walk down a back road. Tackle box and a cane pole. Carve our name in that white oak. And still a kiss as the sun fades. That's what I love about Sunday. Good job, baby girl. We're gonna get us in karaoke.
It's the day.
I'm talking about old school Craig Morgan throwback. What I love about Sunday country.
Weeks, years.
These guys on up here. That tree right there look like it fell a long time ago. I don't know what county this is, but up in these mountain areas, well, this is the area I was telling the kids, well, the news in this area reported finding, well, a family of black bear up here. And well, y'all don't worry about it. We don't come back with don't come looking. But if we get in a fight with a bear, I wanted to let y'all know. Well, don't worry about me. Y'all better just call and check on the bear and make sure he's all right.
The bear is as fat as that trash can over there. Yeah, as big as you.
What'd I do to the beaver?
Okay, but
What'd I do to the crocodile? What'd I do to the pig? What'd I do to them big snakes?
skin him. The bear
I'm
must-
fast.
But the bear, all of them are like at least this tall.
And slick. Slicker than goose poop.
They're gonna be taller than you.
And stronger than lye soap. And quick as a hiccup.
Okay, get yourself here.
And I'm country than daggone. Well, there's other animals I can tell you about too, but they protected. I can't talk about them on this here thing. Yeah, no, I ain't scared of no bear. We'll get them teeth out first and get that hide out. Well, we got us a buffalo carpet in the living room. I'll put us a bear hide in the den. Sure will. Sure will.
No, you won't.
We're just making our way over. I guess we check it out for real this time. Had to take that trash out. We got any husband on the channel, you know how it is. Well, you get chewed out if you don't get that trash out in time. Y'all come on with us. We about to do some jamming and some driving. I don't know if y'all can see out the distance out here, but there's a pier, and we're gonna pull over. I promise DJ I get back there. Well, he dropped his Hot Wheel. I believe it's a '64 Nova, and he dropped it back there between the seats. And we got any parents on the channel, well, you know, sometimes you gotta catch that exit and get it from in between the seats. So we're gonna pull over. We'll take y'all with us and see if we can find his car. That guy leaving up out of here, I just asked him was he wearing them out, and he said it's been a pretty good morning for him. And I told Maria, I'm glad he's wearing them out because we couldn't seem to find him. And I'm hoping he set a personal best. That's what we was talking about. We stopped here. Well, we call it a country boy truck stop, rest stop area, and vans over in the distance. I'm gonna get that NASCAR for DJ, but y'all know when I come to the water, I got to come see if anything's in there. It's crystal clear. I'm talking ever clear. Y'all ready to go on back?
Yeah.
Let's go get the car.
Hi.
He just said, it's fine. He said he don't feel like talking to you this morning. He said y'all already know it's good for you. And he said, well, he don't care if you subscribe or not at this point. He gonna cut loose one way or another. Is that what you said, CJ? I said it for you. I figured you didn't have much to say.
It's good for ya!
Yeah, I told y'all he wasn't gonna shout up. He said anything to get that camera out his face. He fired up, y'all. It's been a slow day of fishing and he's frustrated. I'm trying to teach him. Well, you don't have to wear him out every day. Well, just enjoy the peace. How can I help you, officer? I got my camera, I'm recording. I'm not drinking and driving. I got my camera on you. To use excessive force.
Come here.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Get out of there.
I haven't anything to drink. I'm not breaking the law. This is discrimination at its finest. I'm still here jamming. Skylar jamming.
Here come Maria. We're gonna get back to cruising the same streets where 2 Lane running the main street, he said.
Hello.
We waiting this thing out.
Wait. Never.
Never. Wait, never.
I grabbed the camera from Chris because I stumbled up on these berries here. And I do believe these are elderberries. I'm going to have to look it up, or y'all can leave it in the comment section. Super curious because they kind of look like them to me, but I haven't ever seen them in action. So I just wanted to stop and show y'all that. Look like it's plumb full of them. Sure is a lot of berries. And pigs will go to town on that.
Well, to wrap up this camping trip, we told y'all we was country and daggone. One of my brothers loaded up on some Buff Orpingtons. Well, let's take back to the homestead from the Buff Orpington Ranch, and we're gonna see if we can get these guys fitted in, and well, we can carry them on out of here. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get them packed up, and y'all come on with it. But we got them guys loaded in well, and that rooster in the front. And, well, we're off. We check in with y'all once we get down that highway. Them guys getting a little warm back here, so I open it up. Well, give them a little bit of ventilation and all, but they're traveling well. Some of them doing better than us. Some of them handling okay, and well, some of them getting a little hot. But I'm gonna let some of the windows down. I might do some circulation or some air conditioning. But we making our way home, and we stop here on this gas station. Well, package store on this aisle. I don't need no package, so I ain't gonna go in there. I'm gonna tell them to give me, I don't know, I'll probably say $10 or so here on pump number 7, and then we're out of here from there. But we appreciate you guys stopping in as always, and we're gonna get some gas, and well, I'll meet you back at the homestead. Stay tuned, and well, we'll see what we get into from here. Well, as y'all can tell by that sight right there, well, we've obviously made it back across the creek, and well, these guys did well. That bass is still holding on, and well, them brim are too. We're gonna release some of the brim in this area, and well, that bass will take that home. We're gonna start growing these guys out into our pond as well. But it's been a long voyage, and well, as always, you guys know, well, I appreciate you guys, well, taking this voyage with us every time you do it realistically. I'm just gonna try to pour some of that water. Maria don't like when I pour that water off in the shed. Well, she says it's gonna ruin that floor. Well, in my opinion, I say, well, why'd you buy treated? Woo. I better move some of these electric. Well, the ones that don't make it, guys, you know, well, they're not wasted as well. Well, there'll be peacock food here in a minute. I'm gonna try to get this bass out here, maybe best I can without getting all wet. Let me see if I can stick my hand down off in there. Yeah, that guy's dead. He can go there. Let's see this bass. He said, I'll come out of there, but don't be, whoa. He said, don't be too rough with me, because I had a long visit. Well, it was a long ride up from that mountain. Well, the climate different down here on the coast. Let's let him go right here. Whoa. He said, that's something like home. That's something like home, you see. We'll bring a few more of these other guys out of here. I might take this net, run this net down through here. See what I can land. See what I can land. There we go. That's what I'm trying to see right there. Well, it's easier to put them in this way once you got them up right enough. The first one here is old shell cracker. But these things make a good addition to any pond, and we're gonna put them right off in here. See how much he likes the crackers. He said he'll stay long as you don't charge him too much. Here's some other brim you guys saw me caught out on the dock, and well, they always go in and make themselves at home. I'm not too much worried about them guys there. But that's all you guys gonna see. Whoa. Listen, this one right here is country than daggone. Well, he said he like a girl from the down home, and well, even better without a thing on. Let's put him in there. He went right to work. We're gonna land us a few more, and well, these minnows, of course, well, we'll drop them in as well. Some of them look like, actually all of them look like they're alive. Let's just take them. Oh, scoop out, turn them over in there. About like that, about like that. They're going down and make it home and stuff. We got a few more brim here that we gotta get, and then well, after that, well, we gotta go. You guys know what's other stuff we gotta go get done. Let's see if we can get some of the wild brim out of there. I really believe these old wild brim that we were able to locate this time, well, they're gonna make a tremendous
addition. Well, I know they're gonna make a tremendous addition to the homestead. Well, for one, they want to stay, they said. And but for two, these guys go to breed very, very quickly. Here. You can stay. Don't expect too much to eat. Let's get some of them dead. I saw some dead males in here. We'll get some of them out. Well, you know the best way to get them out of there? Let's get them out of there just like this. And that thing go. And let them land in there. Yeah, and then we'll mill them back out of there just like that. The fish here is doing well in this area, but I didn't come here to show you no fish. Let's get the rest of it out of here. There's a couple more going. Well, after we get down here, we're gonna go over and release some of the buff orpingtons in their temporary pen for the night, and hopefully we'll wrap this video up. Well, I threw that in and didn't even show them y'all. But this is the size we were after, and hopefully after we get some of them buff orpingtons in, we'll wrap this video up. I ain't gonna talk to y'all for all now. Y'all did go on the whole camping escapade with it. Let's get some guys back on there. More to go on. Come on. I like to take all those dead ones back, guys, and the reason being is, well, they make pretty decent peacock food is what they make. I'm gonna take them down. Well, right over this bucket here. Let's get a few more. They ain't got nothing else to do. We might as well catch a few more. Well, all these minnows here, well, you guys saw where they come from, and you guys saw how far we had to keep them guys alive and babysit them and make them part of the creek. A lot of people talk about digging ponds and stocking ponds and all, but I'm truly convinced that a lot of people don't know how much work has to go into one if you want them effective. Ooh. Last two. Well, we're gonna name them Uno and Dose. Let's put them in there. There we go. I'm gonna get this water poured out of here. From there, I'll meet you guys over in the buff orpington. They actually do look great. We made it in with all the buff orpingtons. Well, this is one batch, well, all of them survived so far, and we're gonna come back in another one. Maria saved the day on them. She pulled them all out. I get a little squeamish with them chickens. I don't like them that much on that age, because well, them little chicks gonna pecking on them arms and all. Let's pull one more in, we're gonna go on. Give me a second and let out here. This way. You're gonna have to move, little bozo. Go stand over that way. We're getting that second bag and pull it out. Well, they said they'll come out, but they don't know if they'll stay or not. Well, I'm not gonna make this a long exit here. It's been a long video. You guys will come with us on our camping trip and on our farm escapades. And, well, we're gonna wrap this thing up by telling y'all, appreciate you watching as always. We look forward to catching you next Sunday. And well, let's get that last one out. Tell them thanks for watching. And thanks for watching.